It's time now to close your eyes, to rest in the quiet hum of the world, where secrets of sleep whisper gently, waiting to be discovered. Sleep, so simple yet so intricate, like a quiet dance that has been unfolding for eons, guiding us into rest. We are all part of this wondrous cycle, our bodies, minds, and spirits weaving together with the night. Let us journey through the mysteries of sleep, where every breath, every heartbeat is a part of something much greater. In the very beginning of sleep, a shift begins. It's almost imperceptible, like the soft fall of a leaf from a tree, drifting toward the ground, unnoticed by the world around it. This is when your body begins to soften, muscles unwind, and your breath deepens into the rhythm of peace. The first moments, this quiet descent into slumber, bring with them a subtle shift in the brain's activity. It is as if the mind, once cluttered with thoughts and worries, finds a stillness that it didn't know it was capable of. The brain waves, once sharp and fast, begin to slow, creating a rhythm all their own. Here, the body still knows nothing of dreams, yet it understands that rest is required, the need to replenish, to restore. It is the first fact, a quiet whisper in the night that the body is prepared for renewal. As you slip deeper into sleep, your body enters a stage of light rest. It is here in this gentle moment that the first waves of slow-moving brain waves take form. These waves, known as theta waves, carry with them a sense of calm, like a soft breeze moving through a quiet field. It is in this stage that your muscles, already loose, relax further. Your body begins to release tension, and every inch of you settles deeper into the bed. And as your body finds this rest, something else happens within you, something even more subtle. The world around you becomes distant, fading into a soft blur of sensations, leaving behind only the peaceful rhythm of your breath. Here, in this quiet stage, you are fully present, and yet, the edges of consciousness begin to fade away, and with it, the weight of the day slips quietly from your shoulders. Now you drift into the next phase, a stage deeper still, where the gentle ebb of consciousness slows, and the body enters a more profound state of rest. This is the realm of slow-wave sleep, where the deepest healing takes place. Here, your brain, in its most restful state, produces delta waves, the slowest of all brain waves. They move like waves in an endless ocean, pushing you toward full relaxation. Your body, in its perfect wisdom, begins its restoration. Growth hormones surge, tissue repairs, and immune cells rejuvenate. It is as though your body knows exactly what it needs, and at this moment, it is the perfect moment for repair. There are no thoughts of tomorrow, no worries of what's to come, only the pure bliss of restoration. This is the part of sleep where your body truly heals, where every cell and fiber in you is nourished and renewed. In the midst of this deep restoration, something else occurs. The dream world stirs. It is like a quiet breeze in the night, carrying with it the possibilities of images, sounds, and emotions that have been stored within you. You are now entering the stage of REM sleep, a mysterious phase where dreams take their fullest form. The brain, although still resting, becomes quite active. It is during this stage that your mind weaves its intricate tapestries of dreams, carrying with them the stories and mysteries of the subconscious. It is here that your eyes move behind closed lids, darting back and forth in the dance of the dream world. During REM sleep, your body becomes temporarily paralyzed, a protective measure that keeps you from acting out your dreams. And as your body rests, your mind travels, floating through worlds that feel both real and impossible. This is the stage where memories are processed, emotions are understood, and the quiet wisdom of your inner world emerges. Your mind, so powerful and so ancient, finds meaning in the scattered pieces of your day, making sense of it all through images and symbols. And still, the body sleeps, each phase of rest bringing its own unique gift. As REM sleep begins to wane, the body moves back toward a lighter stage of rest, where the mind continues its gentle drift. The cycle of sleep repeats, each phase flowing gently into the next, with each passing moment bringing the body and mind closer to the deep, restorative rest they crave. As the hours pass, the stages of sleep repeat, one after another, each stage building upon the last. Your body, in its quiet wisdom, understands that rest is not a singular moment, but a fluid, rhythmic cycle. You are given this gift again and again as the night deepens. In the stillness of sleep, the body finds its balance. Hormones rise and fall in delicate harmony, fueling your body's restoration, supporting its growth. The breath, once shallow, becomes deeper and slower, creating a peaceful rhythm that matches the beat of your heart. And as the body rests, the mind continues its gentle work, processing emotions, memories, and experiences, storing them away for later. It is in these quiet moments of rest that your body learns what it needs, finds the deep rest it craves, and nurtures itself for the day ahead. Through it all, there is a quiet magic in sleep, a grace that passes over you. This magic is not loud, nor is it filled with fireworks. It is the soft, gentle comfort of a body at peace, a mind at rest. As you drift deeper into sleep, you may wonder how much you truly know about this process, this nightly journey that carries you through different stages of rest. The truth is, no matter how much science tells us, there are mysteries that sleep holds within itself. There are secrets, quiet and profound, that the body keeps from us. It is these secrets, these gentle whispers in the night, that make sleep not just a biological necessity, but a beautiful, sacred process of renewal and rebirth. As the night wears on, your body continues this process of healing and restoring. And as you move through each stage, from the lightest rest to the deepest dream-filled slumber, you are carried further and further into the arms of sleep. Your body is nourished, your mind restored, and your spirit renewed. There's no need for hurry, no need to rush. The night is long, and sleep is patient. It holds you gently, like a warm blanket, offering the peace that only the quiet hours can bring. And so, in these quiet moments, the story of sleep draws to a close. The world outside fades away, and the mysteries of rest wrap themselves around you like a soft, comforting embrace. Each stage, each breath, carries you closer to the peace of slumber. You are cradled in the rhythm of the night, and as the secrets of sleep continue to unfold, you find yourself drifting deeper, until, like a gentle sigh, the story of sleep whispers itself to sleep. The night deepens around you, carrying with it the soft whispers of rest. As the quiet stretches out before you, imagine the delicate dance of the stages of sleep continuing, like a slow-moving river that never ceases to flow. The body and mind, working in harmony, carry you through each phase with ease, almost as if guided by an invisible hand. It is here that the magic of sleep unfolds, as the body and mind enter a quiet conversation, one filled with the softest secrets of life. In the lightest stage of sleep, the body becomes aware of the shift, a subtle transition where the world beyond your eyelids begins to fade into the distance. Your senses, once sharp and clear, begin to blur on the edges, leaving only the delicate hum of your heartbeat and the deep rhythm of your breath. It's like slipping into a warm pool, the water so gentle that you hardly notice it wrapping around you. Your muscles, already at rest, soften further, and every part of you, from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head, is held in a quiet, soothing embrace. In this phase, you might feel like you're floating, caught between the world of dreams and the world of waking. This is a place of peace, a place where all that matters is the simple act of being. The next stage is a deeper rest, a time when the body and mind are pulled even further into the silence of sleep. It is here, in this sacred space, that the body begins to repair itself, tending to the invisible wounds of the day. While you rest, your body is at work, repairing tissues, strengthening your immune system, and supporting growth and development. The body, though still, is alive with the quiet magic of restoration. You are unaware of the intricate processes taking place within you, but you can feel the subtle pull of a deeper calm, as if every part of you is being held, cradled by sleep's gentle rhythm. Your heartbeat, slower now, sets the tempo, each beat drawing you deeper into this peaceful state. In this moment, there is nothing to worry about, nothing to fear, only rest, only healing. And then, as if guided by an unseen force, your body enters a new stage. This is where the rhythm of sleep becomes more complex, a beautiful dance of brain waves and body movements. The deepest sleep, where the slowest brain waves dominate, takes over. The body becomes profoundly still, its energy concentrated on healing and restoring what was once tired and worn. But even in this stillness, something is happening beneath the surface. The body releases growth hormones, tissues regenerate, and the cells that make up every part of you are replenished. You cannot see it, but it's happening, silently, perfectly. The body is working, though your mind is untouched by the details. Here, in the quiet stillness, is where the body's deepest secrets are kept. It is a time of profound rest, a time when you can trust your body to know exactly what it needs. And yet, even in the deepest stages of rest, the mind does not remain idle. In the world of sleep, the dream world begins to stir, weaving its mysterious patterns. The next stage of sleep is the realm of dreams, where the mind dances through thoughts, images, and emotions. As you enter REM sleep, the brain becomes more active, though the body remains still. Your eyes move rapidly beneath closed lids, flickering as they follow the stories unfolding in your mind. These stories, so vivid and strange, hold meaning in ways you may not understand, yet they are pieces of your inner world. Dreams allow you to process emotions, to work through memories and experiences in a safe space, where the rules of the waking world do not apply. Here, in this realm, you might find yourself flying through the air, revisiting long-forgotten places, or even speaking to people from your past. Each dream is a quiet gift, a part of you coming to life in ways you don't always see. During REM sleep, the mind is active, but the body is kept still, as if sleep is protecting you from acting out your dreams. This is the brain's way of ensuring that the dream world remains separate from the physical world. It is a fascinating process, one that ensures that the body remains in a state of deep rest, while the mind is free to explore the vast landscapes of the subconscious. The dream world is a realm of its own, a place where emotions are processed and memories are sorted. The mysteries of your day, your thoughts, your inner workings are all examined, reflected upon, and sometimes resolved. The mind weaves meaning out of the threads of your experiences, allowing you to wake up feeling refreshed, even if you can't quite remember the details of your dreams. As the night continues and the cycles of sleep repeat, the body moves back through each stage, each phase with a quiet grace. Sleep does not rush. It flows like a river, gently, consistently, without hurry. Each stage builds upon the last, the body and mind working together in perfect harmony, creating a rhythm of rest that nurtures and restores. The deeper you sleep, the more profound the healing becomes. Every cell in your body receives the nourishment it needs. Every thought in your mind is processed, and every part of your being is renewed. Sleep is not just rest. It is a form of nourishment, a way to rebuild, to recharge, and to prepare for the day ahead. But as you move toward the end of the night, sleep begins to wind down. The body starts to return to a lighter state, and the dream world becomes more distant. The rhythmic cycles of sleep begin to slow, and the quiet hum of the night becomes a gentle lullaby. The mind, having worked through its emotions and memories, prepares for the gentle return to wakefulness. The body, fully restored, begins to stir just enough to prepare for the coming day. And as the night gives way to the morning, sleep softly fades, like the last note of a beautiful song. Now, as the night comes to a close, the journey of sleep itself is coming to its own end. The body, fully restored, is ready to rise, to greet the new day. The mind, though still, carries the quiet wisdom of the night. You have traveled through the stages of sleep, a journey of deep healing, quiet restoration, and peaceful renewal. In this time, you have been given the gift of rest, a gift that you may not always understand, but one that is always there, waiting for you when you need it. And so, as you drift toward the soft embrace of the morning, know that sleep will always be there for you. Its mysteries, its secrets, its gentle rhythms will continue to carry you through the night, guiding you toward rest, toward healing, toward peace. You have slept, and now you wake, ready to face a new day, full of promise and possibility. And as you rise, the whispers of the night will remain with you, soft and quiet, until you rest once again. As the first light of dawn stretches across the sky, a soft, gentle warmth fills the room, and the world stirs ever so slightly. The rhythms of sleep, still lingering within you, seem to whisper from the edges of your consciousness, urging you to remember that rest is a cycle, a rhythm that never truly stops. Even as you begin to wake, the traces of sleep are still there, moving beneath the surface, like a quiet stream that flows continuously, ever steady, ever present. The body, although stirred to awareness, still carries the memory of the peace it just experienced. As you continue to wake, let us reflect on what sleep truly does for you. It is not just an absence of wakefulness. No, sleep is a world of its own, a world that carries with it mysteries and secrets, each phase a step toward restoration and renewal. In the quiet of sleep, the brain continues its delicate work, sorting through memories, creating new pathways, and making sense of the experiences of the day. As the body rests, The brain is not idle. It is actively processing, consolidating, and organizing information. Memories from the day, once scattered and fragmented, are pieced together in the quiet moments of sleep. It is in these moments, so gentle and so still, that the mind finds order in the chaos of the waking world. The process of deep sleep, particularly during the stages of slow-wave sleep, is where the body's true healing occurs. Here, in the quiet depths of rest, the body not only heals physically, but also prepares itself for the challenges ahead. Every muscle, every fiber, every cell is nurtured and replenished, so that when you wake, you are stronger, more resilient, and ready to face whatever the day may bring. The process is slow, but it is steady and profound. Just as the earth slowly recovers after a long winter, so too does your body find its way back to strength in the quiet of the night. But there is more than just physical restoration. Sleep, in its wisdom, offers a deeper healing, one that speaks to the soul. As you sleep, your emotional experiences are woven into your dreams, allowing the mind to process complex feelings. Sleep provides a safe place for emotions to be understood, for unresolved feelings to be given a voice. Dreams become the language of the subconscious, offering insights into your innermost thoughts, desires, and fears. It is in this sacred space between waking and sleeping that the emotional world finds balance. In the quiet dance of REM sleep, where dreams are born, your emotional experiences are reprocessed. The mind takes all the emotions, moments, and stories from your day and weaves them into narratives, like threads in a delicate tapestry. These dreams are not random. They are messages, hints, and reflections, often pointing to the parts of you that need healing, attention, or simply understanding. And in this place, you are free to experience, free to grow, free to resolve what might otherwise remain hidden in the waking world. As the night continues to pass and the cycles of sleep continue their rhythm, your body and mind are slowly carried toward the end of this deep rest. There is no need for urgency, no rush to emerge from sleep before you are ready. Just as the seasons change gradually, so too does the return to wakefulness. The body, nourished by each phase, begins to stir more consciously, preparing itself for the tasks of the day. Yet even as this shift occurs, the body and mind are still working together, ensuring that you are as prepared as possible for whatever lies ahead. This gradual return to wakefulness is a reminder that rest does not come all at once. Sleep, like all things in life, is a gradual process, a dance between the unconscious and the conscious, between rest and activity, between stillness and movement. Just as the dawn rises slowly, each moment unfolding as it should, so too does the return to waking life. The cycle of sleep, like the tides of the ocean, is constant, and with each cycle, you are given the opportunity to reset, to restore, and to refresh yourself. And as you move toward the final stages of sleep, a sense of quiet calm remains. The rhythmic cycles, which have so gently guided you through the night, come to their soft conclusion. Sleep does not end with a jolt or a sudden awakening. Instead, it fades gently, like the last notes of a lullaby that echo in your mind, long after the music has stopped. It is the quiet promise of rest, the knowledge that no matter what, sleep will always return to you, as steady and as reliable as the stars in the sky. In the last moments of rest, your body enters a stage where it begins to move closer to wakefulness. Your breathing, once slow and deep, becomes a bit more purposeful, Your muscles, relaxed and still, begin to stir. You feel the faintest of movements, like a leaf caught in the wind, gently reminding you that the time for rest is coming to an end. And yet, there is no rush. There is only the gentle, slow rhythm of your body as it prepares to rise. As you come closer to waking, you carry with you the calm and peace of the night. You are refreshed, not only physically, but emotionally and mentally. Sleep has done its work, its quiet, mysterious work, and now, with the first light of the morning, you rise, ready for the day. The world outside beckons, but the peace of sleep, the stillness of rest, lingers within you. It is a quiet knowing that you have been restored, that the journey of sleep has been both nurturing and transformative. In the end, sleep is not merely an absence of wakefulness, but a precious, sacred gift. It is the time when your body, mind, and spirit come together to rest, to heal, and to prepare for the world outside. Each cycle of sleep brings with it a new beginning, a fresh start, and an opportunity to renew. And as the day unfolds, you can carry the peace of the night with you, knowing that sleep will return, as steady and gentle as the quiet rhythms of the earth. So now, as the night fades and the day begins, know that sleep will always be there for you. Like an old friend who understands you, it will wait for you at the end of each day, ready to guide you once again through its quiet mysteries, bringing you rest, restoration, and renewal. The cycle of sleep will continue, a constant rhythm, a peaceful embrace that will carry you through the night, each time a little deeper, a little more restorative, until you are ready to wake, refreshed and whole. The morning light spills softly into the room, stretching across the floor like the gentle hands of the dawn, waking you, yet keeping you close to the quiet reverie of sleep. Even now, as your mind stirs and the world outside begins to emerge, you still carry the echoes of the peaceful slumber you've just left behind. The cycles of rest, like the flow of a river, have carried you through the night with grace. And as the day unfurls, there is an invisible thread that connects you to the tranquility of the night. Sleep, in all its mystery, is an experience that reaches far beyond just resting. It is a quiet, sacred pause, a time when the body and mind step away from the demands of the waking world and enter into a realm of pure restoration. As you lie in bed, preparing for another day, you can reflect upon the beautiful process your body has just undergone. The way it has healed, rejuvenated, and rebuilt itself in ways you may never fully understand. And in the quiet space of your mind, a deep gratitude forms. A recognition that sleep is not just a biological necessity, but a sacred act of self-care, a nurturing embrace for your entire being. In the depth of the night, as sleep envelops you, your brain begins to shift into different modes. The transition from one phase to the next is so subtle, so natural, that it's almost as if the brain is performing a delicate dance. The deep waves of sleep, with their rhythmic pulse, serve to strengthen your mind's capacity to process and store information, like a file cabinet organizing the scattered thoughts of the day. Memories, both small and significant, are filed away, tucked gently into the corners of your consciousness, ready to be recalled when needed. This process happens silently, without your knowing, while your body rests in the stillness of the night. It's in the deepest stages of sleep, when the body is at its most still, that the greatest healing occurs. Your muscles, once tense and worn from the movements of the day, now unwind, replenished by the restorative waves of deep sleep. Blood flow increases to the muscles, delivering oxygen and nutrients that help repair the micro tears caused by everyday activity. This process of restoration is gradual but profound. Every part of your body, from the tiniest cell to the largest muscle, is rejuvenated as it receives the nourishment it needs to restore strength. The work of sleep is meticulous, and though you are unaware of it, it is ongoing through each cycle, creating balance and harmony within. But it's not just the body that is repaired during sleep. The mind, too, finds its rhythm and restoration. In the world of REM sleep, where dreams unfold and the mind becomes alive with vivid images, the brain begins to process and resolve the emotional landscape of your day. The dream world serves as a safe haven for emotions, allowing the subconscious to work through experiences, unresolved feelings, and even memories that may have been tucked away for some time. During this stage, the mind is not passive. It is active, sorting, analyzing, and understanding. The vivid stories and feelings that appear in your dreams are like fragments of your inner world, coming to life in ways that allow the mind to make sense of the chaos and complexity of your waking experiences. These cycles of sleep continue, each stage feeding into the next, and your body and mind find their equilibrium. You may not realize it, but as you rest, you are being renewed on every level, physically, mentally, and emotionally. The deeper you sleep, the more profound the benefits. And as you move through the stages, you find yourself drawing closer to a place of true peace. Sleep doesn't just reset your energy for the day ahead. It heals, it nourishes, it brings balance to your life in a way that is far beyond the conscious understanding. It is, in essence, a gift, one that offers you the time and space to simply be, to reset, to restore, and to emerge from the night, ready for a new beginning. This cycle of sleep is more than just a pattern of rest. It's a reminder of the deep connection between the body, mind, and spirit, and of the sacred time each night when the world slows down and you are allowed to restore. In the stillness of sleep, there is no need to perform, to achieve, or to push forward. The only task is to be, to surrender to the quiet flow of time and let the body and mind do the work they have been designed to do. The rhythmic nature of sleep teaches us about balance. There is no rushing through it, no cutting corners. The cycles unfold in their own time, a gentle, never-ending dance that moves from one stage to the next with grace and rhythm. Sleep is not something you can force or hurry. It is a natural process that happens in its own time, at its own pace, carrying you through the night in a way that feels effortless. It is this very quality of sleep, its flow and ease, that makes it so profound. We are reminded as we sleep of the importance of surrender, of trusting that the body and mind know what they need, and that rest, in all its simplicity, is enough. Even as the night ends and the world begins to wake, the effects of sleep linger within you. The calm, the peace, the quiet rhythms of rest, these are all carried with you as you rise from bed and step into the new day. You are not the same person who went to sleep, for in the night, your body and mind have been transformed. They have been nurtured, healed, and prepared for what lies ahead. You rise not only refreshed, but renewed, your body full of the strength it needs. your mind clear and calm, and your spirit grounded in the peace that only sleep can bring. And so, sleep continues its gentle, steady rhythm, day after day, night after night. It is an act of love, a sacred gift we give ourselves, a moment when the world pauses, when the body and mind come together in the quiet rhythm of restoration. The gift of sleep is one that sustains us, heals us, and helps us grow stronger with each passing night. Sleep will always return to us, ready to offer its soothing embrace, ready to carry us into rest once again. And in that stillness, we will find the strength to rise anew, time and time again. As the hours pass and the sun begins its gentle ascent, the stillness of sleep slowly starts to fade, but its presence remains, like the last soft notes of a lullaby echoing in the distance. Even as you begin to stir from your slumber, there is a quiet, invisible thread that still connects you to the deep rest you've just experienced. The transition from sleep to wakefulness is like the soft shift of seasons, gradual, subtle, and gentle. Each part of you, from your body to your mind, is still absorbing the healing and restoration that sleep has so quietly given. The stages of sleep, like the phases of the moon, are cyclical, never truly ending, but always renewing themselves. And even now, as the light of day stretches across the sky, the body continues its work, quietly honoring the deep restoration that occurred during the night. The moments spent in the quiet depths of slow-wave sleep, where the body rested deeply and healed, have left their mark. Muscles are stronger, bones are nourished, and the body moves with a newfound sense of ease, each joint, each cell, restored and ready to meet the day. Your heart, steady and calm, continues to beat with the rhythm of the night, reminding you of the peaceful moments of rest that brought you here. In the early hours of waking, before you fully step into the world of activity, there is still a lingering sense of tranquility, a quiet recognition that sleep has done its work. It's as though the body understands that it doesn't need to rush. It has been given the time it needed to rest, to renew, and to heal. Your breathing is steady, calm, as though the stillness of sleep is still within you, a soft rhythm that persists even as you move through the world. There is a grace to this transition, a slowness that encourages you to pause, to gently allow your body to rise, knowing that the quiet work of sleep has given you all you need. As you fully awaken, the day begins to press in around you, but the peaceful aftermath of sleep remains. The deep, quiet healing that happens beneath the surface of consciousness is not something you can see or touch, but you can feel it. Your thoughts are clearer, your body more grounded, your emotions more balanced. The effects of sleep are subtle but profound, like the first rays of sunlight breaking through the horizon, bringing light to a world that was once dark and still. In this moment, you may find yourself reflecting on the precious gift of sleep. It is not just rest, it is a time of restoration, a time when the body and mind come together to heal, to rejuvenate, and to restore balance. The beauty of sleep lies in its ability to work silently, to perform its quiet magic while we are unaware. It is in these still moments, when we are disconnected from the world around us, that the deepest healing takes place. And as you rise, you carry with you the quiet strength that only sleep can offer. And so, the cycle continues. Each night, you are given the opportunity to rest, to surrender, and to allow the body and mind to return to a state of balance. Sleep is not just something you do. It is a part of you, a sacred rhythm that nourishes and restores. It is a gift that you give to yourself, a necessary and beautiful pause that allows you to face the world with renewed energy, clarity, and peace. Though sleep may seem like a passive process, it is in fact an active and profound one. The body works tirelessly to repair, to restore, to heal, and to strengthen. The mind, too, continues its important work, processing emotions, sorting memories, and making sense of the world in ways that we cannot fully understand. And when we awaken, we do so as changed beings, stronger, more balanced, and more capable of navigating the challenges that the day may bring. As the day moves on and the rhythms of life continue, remember that sleep is always waiting for you. It is always there, just beyond the horizon, ready to offer you its gentle embrace once more. Each night, you will return to it, and each time, you will be restored, healed, and renewed. In this eternal cycle of rest and renewal, you are given the strength to face the world, to heal, and to grow. The beauty of sleep lies not in what it is, but in what it does. It is a sacred process, one that sustains us, nurtures us, and allows us to become the best version of ourselves, day after day, night after night. And as you carry on with your day, know that sleep will always return. It is a cycle of constant renewal, a rhythm that you can trust to restore you whenever you need it. Sleep will always be there for you, silent, patient, and steady, ready to offer you its soothing embrace, to carry you through the night, and to help you rise again, refreshed and whole, ready to face whatever the world may bring. In this quiet cycle, sleep is both a gift and a promise that you will always have a place to rest, to heal, and to grow. And as long as you continue to sleep, you will always have the strength to rise again. As the sun rises higher in the sky, filling the world with its golden light, there's a soft pull within you, a subtle reminder that sleep, though now distant, is always there, waiting for the next night. The quiet journey that you embark on every evening, as you surrender to the embrace of rest, is never truly forgotten. Even in the bustle of the day, its influence lingers, like a soft undercurrent that supports everything you do. The body, having been gently restored by sleep, moves through the day with grace, carrying the hidden strength that was quietly nurtured while you rested. Sleep, with its cycles and rhythms, is the quiet architect of your well-being. It does not demand your attention, nor does it ask for anything in return. Instead, it gives generously, replenishing your energy, strengthening your body, and soothing your mind. Every night, sleep comes back to you as a gentle gift, offering you the space to heal, to recharge, and to prepare for what lies ahead. And each time you enter the peaceful world of sleep, you are renewed, not just for the day ahead, but for every challenge, every change, every moment of growth that life brings. And so, as you move through your day, remember that the cycle of sleep is always at play. It is a rhythm that sustains you, providing the foundation for everything else. Just as the body needs food and water, it also needs rest. Rest that is as natural and essential as breathing. Sleep is the quiet miracle that you give to yourself, a gift that helps you remain grounded, focused, and resilient. It is a vital part of who you are, shaping your life in ways that are both seen and unseen. When night returns and the world begins to quiet once more, you will again enter that peaceful space, where sleep's gentle rhythm guides you through its stages, carrying you deeper and deeper into rest. The body will once again be held in its gentle embrace, muscles relaxing, heart slowing, breath deepening. The mind, too, will settle into its own peaceful rhythm, releasing the worries and thoughts of the day and allowing the subconscious to work its quiet magic. In these moments, you will move through the stages of sleep once more, each one building upon the last, until the night has passed and the day is ready to begin again. The beauty of sleep lies in its cyclical nature, its ability to renew, to heal, and to restore, no matter how many times you experience it. It is a journey that repeats itself, each time offering you the chance to begin anew, even as you sleep. The world around you continues to turn. The seasons change, the sun sets, and the stars light up the night sky. But sleep remains a constant, a steady presence that never falters, always ready to guide you through the quiet rhythms of rest. It is a part of the great, eternal cycle of life, a cycle that sustains you, nurtures you, and helps you grow. As the night draws closer once again, you can rest assured that sleep will be waiting for you. Its quiet, steady rhythm will guide you through the night, healing you, restoring you, and allowing you to rise again in the morning, ready to meet the world with a fresh sense of clarity, strength, and peace. And so each night, when you surrender to sleep, know that you are participating in something ancient, something profound. Sleep is not just a biological necessity. It is a sacred gift, one that allows you to reset, to renew, and to grow. It is a promise that, no matter how busy the world may be, there will always be a time to rest, a time to heal, and a time to prepare for the journey ahead. As you close your eyes each night, remember that sleep is a companion that will always be there for you, steadfast, gentle, and true, guiding you back to a place of balance and peace, time and time again. And with each new night, sleep will continue its cycle, offering you the quiet moments of restoration that are essential to your well-being. In this, you will always find the strength to rise, to face the world with renewed clarity, and to embrace each new day as it comes. As the day begins to fade and twilight settles over the world, there is an undeniable pull towards the quiet and the stillness. The rhythm of the evening, soft and gentle, whispers of the rest that awaits. Sleep, as constant as the setting sun, is once again preparing to embrace you, offering the promise of peace, of healing, of restoration. It is in this transition from day to night that you are reminded of the essential role sleep plays in your life. Not just as a time for rest, but as a time for profound transformation, where every part of you is renewed and rebalanced. As night falls, the body prepares to surrender to the familiar cycle of sleep. The muscles, once tense from the activity of the day, begin to relax. The breath deepens, slow and steady, as if the body itself knows what is to come. The world around you becomes quieter, softer, and in this stillness, the deep work of sleep begins. It's as though the very act of resting is an invitation to the body and mind to release everything that is not needed. Worries, stresses, thoughts of the future. Sleep allows you to let go, to surrender, and to enter into a state of profound peace. In the first stages of sleep, as you drift away from the waking world, there is a soft transition from consciousness to unconsciousness, a peaceful descent into rest. your body begins to slow down. Your heart rate becomes more regular, and the rhythm of your breathing deepens. It is in these first few moments that the body begins to heal in its most fundamental way. The cells that have been worn from the day's activities begin to regenerate, to repair themselves. It is as though every breath you take, every small moment of stillness, is a signal for the body to begin its work of restoration. As you continue to move deeper into sleep, the brain follows suit, entering a more restful and restorative state. The shift from the active brain waves of wakefulness to the slower, more rhythmic brain waves of sleep marks the beginning of the most healing stages of rest. It is during these moments that the body releases the growth hormones needed for tissue repair, immune system support, and overall recovery. The processes are subtle, yet they work in perfect harmony to keep you healthy, to ensure that you are restored and prepared for the day ahead. Even in the midst of this deep physical restoration, your mind, too, is quietly processing. In the early stages of sleep, the brain begins to sift through the events of the day, categorizing, organizing, and making sense of everything you've experienced. It's as if your mind is tidying up, filing away the memories, sorting through emotions, and putting things in their proper place. This process helps to clear away the clutter of your thoughts, allowing you to wake in the morning with a mind that is more focused, more organized, and more at ease. As sleep continues, and the stages deepen, the body enters a state of stillness, allowing for the deepest restoration. This phase of slow-wave sleep is when the body does its most significant work of recovery. The muscles repair themselves from the strain of the day, and the body is fully replenished. But it's not just physical healing that takes place here. There is a quiet, invisible restoration of your emotional well-being as well. Sleep acts as a quiet balm, soothing any stress, worries, or lingering tensions. In these moments, your body and mind are given the time they need to heal, to reset, and to prepare for the challenges of tomorrow. And then, as the deeper stages of sleep give way to the dream world, the brain enters the realm of rapid eye movement, or REM sleep. This is where the magic of sleep truly comes alive. During REM sleep, the brain is the most active, processing emotions, experiences, and memories in ways that are still largely mysterious. Dreams, vivid and full of meaning, emerge in this space, reflecting your subconscious thoughts and desires. It is here that the mind finds resolution for unresolved feelings, working through emotional complexities in the safety of sleep. While your body remains still, your mind is busy, processing, understanding, and integrating all that you have experienced. It is through this cycle of sleep that the body and mind are able to heal and restore themselves. Each night, the body's repair processes are set in motion, slowly and methodically. The physical restoration that takes place during slow-wave sleep, the emotional and mental processing that occurs during REM sleep, all come together to create a cycle of renewal that happens night after night. It is as if sleep is a continuous, living force, a reminder that, despite the busyness of the day, there is always time to rest, to heal, and to be whole. And so sleep continues to work its quiet magic. Through every phase, from the lightest moments of rest to the deepest stages of sleep, your body and mind find balance. The healing that takes place is not always visible, but it is felt deeply. Every morning when you wake, You feel the effects of that healing, the clarity in your thoughts, the strength in your body, the peace in your heart. As the night comes to a close, sleep begins to wind down, and your body prepares to awaken. The body gently stirs, and the rhythm of sleep slows, but the quiet presence of rest remains within you. Sleep has given you the time to heal, to rest, and to restore. It is a promise that no matter what the day has brought, there is always the gift of rest, a promise of renewal that will return again and again. And when the morning comes, as the world begins its bright awakening, you rise, carrying with you the quiet strength of sleep. The day awaits, full of possibility, but within you lies the peaceful energy that only sleep can give. It's a quiet knowing that you are prepared for what lies ahead, grounded in the quiet power of rest and renewal. As you take each step forward, remember that sleep is not just something you do, it is an essential part of who you are. Sleep will always return to you, offering its gentle embrace, ready to restore and renew you for whatever the future holds. And as you rest, you will always have the strength to rise again, ready for the world that awaits. As the day unfolds around you, carrying with it the steady rhythm of activity, you carry with you the quiet knowledge that soon the cycle will begin anew. Sleep, though distant now, still leaves its imprint on every part of your being. The strength, the clarity, the peace you feel throughout the day is the quiet gift of rest, its lasting effects flowing gently through your body and mind. It's in the deep breaths you take, the calm thoughts you hold, and the resilience you carry in every step. Sleep may seem like a distant memory, but its presence is always with you, subtly nurturing and renewing as you go about your day. The gift of sleep is a cycle that never ends. Each night, as the world darkens and the stars make their quiet appearance, you are gently reminded that sleep will always be there, waiting to offer you its quiet embrace once again. It is a constant, a sacred rhythm of rest and renewal that works quietly in the background of your life. Sleep doesn't demand attention or recognition. It simply offers what is needed, a deep, restorative time for the body and mind to heal, to restore, and to find peace. Each time the cycle begins, you move through the stages of sleep with a gentle grace, from the lightest moments of rest to the deepest, most restorative phases. Sleep flows through you like a river, steady and unhurried, guiding you toward the restoration you need. The quiet work that happens in these hours is unseen, but its effects are deeply felt. The body rebuilds itself, muscles and tissues repairing, energy being restored. The mind, too, undergoes its quiet work, processing, organizing, and making sense of the experiences and emotions of the day. It is in this stillness, in this quiet embrace, that healing takes place. Healing that may not be visible but is felt on every level. As the night deepens and you slip into the peaceful embrace of sleep once more, you are reminded that this cycle of rest is a gift that never ceases. Even in the stillness of sleep, you are moving forward, healing, growing, and renewing. Every stage of sleep carries its own magic, its own quiet restoration. From the deep, slow waves of physical recovery to the vivid, mysterious world of dreams, every part of you is touched by the gentle hand of sleep. The brain, so busy during the day, finds its peace in the quiet rhythm of sleep. It processes, sorts, and makes sense of the information gathered throughout the day. Thoughts, memories, and emotions are carefully organized, each piece finding its place in the puzzle of your life. And as you sleep, you may not consciously remember the work your brain is doing, but you wake in the morning with a clearer mind, ready to face whatever the day holds. Meanwhile, the body too carries out its own delicate work, repairing and restoring. Every muscle that has been used during the day is nurtured and healed during the deep stages of sleep. Your body grows stronger, more resilient, and more prepared for the challenges ahead. Even the immune system, so vital for your health, is quietly restored during sleep, ensuring that you are protected and ready for whatever the day brings. It is as though the body understands that this time of rest is not just a luxury, but a necessity for maintaining balance, health, and well-being. And while you rest, your subconscious mind takes the stage. Dreams, so vivid and full of meaning, emerge during the REM phase of sleep. In these dreams, your mind works through unresolved emotions, past experiences, and deep-seated desires. Dreams are a language of the subconscious, speaking to you in symbols, images, and emotions that can only be understood in the quiet world of sleep. These dreams may hold the answers to questions you didn't even know you were asking. They may offer insights into your innermost thoughts, fears, and desires, providing you with a deeper understanding of yourself. Even though dreams are mysterious and often fleeting, their influence on your waking life is profound. They serve as guides, offering you clarity and wisdom that can only emerge in the quiet, reflective space of sleep. It is as if sleep provides a safe place for you to explore your inner world, allowing your mind to make sense of the complex emotions and experiences that you encounter every day. Through this, you are given the chance to heal, to grow, and to move forward with greater understanding and clarity. As you drift deeper into sleep, the world outside fades away, and you are cradled in the quiet, restorative embrace of rest. The body and mind continue their work, healing, renewing, and restoring. The cycles of sleep continue, each phase flowing into the next, building upon the last. Each moment a step closer to the full restoration you need. And as sleep unfolds, you are reminded that this gift, this quiet, sacred time, is always available to you. Sleep does not ask for anything in return. It simply gives, silently and gently, the gift of renewal, of peace, and of healing. The night continues, and as you rest, the body and mind find their rhythm. You are not alone in this journey. Sleep carries you gently through each stage, offering the comfort of renewal and the quiet promise of rest. The world outside may be busy, but here in the quiet embrace of sleep, you are given the space to heal, to restore, and to prepare for the day that awaits. Sleep will always be there, a constant, offering its gift of peace, of balance, and of strength. And so, each night, when you close your eyes and let go of the day, know that sleep will be waiting for you. It will guide you through the quiet, healing phases, offering you the time and space to rest, to grow, and to restore. Sleep is a gift, one that is always available to you, no matter what the world may bring. And as you fall deeper into its embrace, you can rest in the knowledge that, with each cycle of rest, you are renewed, healed, and ready for the journey ahead. As the evening deepens and the quiet of night settles in, there is a certain stillness that fills the air, a calm, a quiet peace that welcomes you back to the rhythm of sleep. As your body prepares to rest once again, the promise of renewal lingers in the air, soft and unspoken. Sleep, in all its gentle grace, is about to embrace you once more, offering its quiet yet profound restoration. The weight of the day slips away, and the world outside becomes distant, fading into a soft blur as you surrender to the inevitable peace of sleep. Sleep is a cycle that never truly ends. It is always present, waiting patiently for the perfect moment to embrace you once again. Every night, as the stars shine above and the world quiets, the cycle begins anew, a promise of rest, of healing, and of restoration. And as you close your eyes and slip into the soothing embrace of sleep, the journey begins once more. As the body settles into the first stages of rest, there is a subtle shift that takes place. The heart rate slows, the muscles relax, and your breath deepens, finding its rhythm. It's a moment of quiet transition, where the noise and busyness of the day are left behind, and your body begins its gentle descent into the peace of sleep. In this stillness, the body knows what it must do. It begins its quiet work of recovery, repairing the wear and tear of the day, restoring what has been lost. It is during this time that the body takes care of itself. The deepest healing happens during the first stages of sleep, when the body starts to repair tissues, regenerate cells, and restore strength. Every inch of you, from the smallest muscle to the largest bone, is being nurtured and cared for, preparing you for the new day that will come. The subtle magic of sleep is in the quiet work it does, unseen but deeply felt. You may not be aware of the changes taking place within you, but every cell is being given the nourishment it needs to stay strong and healthy. In these early stages of sleep, the mind too begins its quiet work. As you leave behind the thoughts and worries of the day, the brain enters a state of stillness, sorting through the events and experiences of the past hours. It's as if your mind is gently clearing out the clutter, organizing the emotions and memories that you've accumulated, putting them into their proper place. This process is a gift of sleep, allowing you to wake up with a clearer mind, ready to face the world with a renewed sense of clarity. And as you continue to sleep, the body and mind move deeper into their restorative phases. The slow, rhythmic waves of deep sleep take over, and the body enters its most profound healing state. The growth hormones that are released during this phase encourage the repair of tissues, the strengthening of muscles, and the restoration of energy. This is where the true magic of sleep happens, the time when your body is given the opportunity to rebuild itself, to strengthen, and to prepare for the challenges that lie ahead. It is during these moments, when the body is still and the mind at rest, that the greatest healing occurs. The body is restored on a cellular level, with each system working in harmony to rejuvenate and restore. The immune system is given a boost, helping to keep you healthy and protected, while the muscles and bones are reinforced, allowing you to move with ease and strength. The body, ever wise, knows exactly what it needs, and during sleep, it works tirelessly to ensure that you are fully prepared for the day to come. But even as the body rests, the mind is not idle. In the deeper stages of sleep, the brain becomes more active, entering the realm of dreams. Here, the subconscious mind works its magic, weaving together the threads of emotions, memories, and experiences into a tapestry of dreams. The world of dreams is vast and mysterious, a place where the mind can explore, process, and make sense of the complexities of life. The dreams you experience are not just random. They are a reflection of your inner world, offering insights into your emotions, desires, and fears. In this quiet, safe space, your mind has the freedom to explore, to resolve, and to heal. And in these quiet hours, the body and mind work in perfect harmony. The physical body is restored, the muscles are strengthened, and the immune system is fortified. The mind, meanwhile, processes emotions and memories, bringing balance and understanding. This delicate dance between body and mind, this beautiful synchronization, is the heart of sleep. It is the time when everything is allowed to reset, to restore, and to renew. The day that has passed fades into the background, and sleep becomes the space where everything is possible, where healing happens on every level, from the body to the soul. As sleep continues its gentle course, the body and mind enter into the final stages of rest. The rhythmic cycles slow, and the body begins to prepare for the return to wakefulness. But even as this transition begins, the effects of sleep are still felt deeply. The body, now fully restored, is ready to rise and meet the day. The mind, clear and focused, is prepared to face whatever challenges the new day will bring. And as you slowly begin to wake, you are reminded that sleep has done its work. You are stronger, more balanced, and more resilient than you were before. Sleep, in all its quiet, restorative beauty, is a gift, a promise of peace, renewal, and healing. Each night, when you close your eyes and surrender to rest, you are giving yourself the time and space to restore, to heal, and to be whole. And as you wake in the morning, refreshed and ready for the day, you carry with you the quiet strength of sleep, its power to renew, to restore, and to heal. And so, as the night fades and the world awakens, you rise carrying the promise of sleep with you. The cycle continues, night after night, offering you the quiet time you need to heal, to grow, and to be ready for whatever lies ahead. Sleep is a constant, always there, waiting to offer you its gift of rest, renewal, and peace. And each time you sleep, you are reminded that no matter what, you will always have the strength to rise again. As the cycle of the day unfolds, and the evening slowly wraps the world in its soft, cool embrace, you begin to sense the quiet invitation of sleep once again. The rhythms of the day, which have been so full of movement and activity, start to quiet down, making room for the gentle embrace of rest. As the last light of the day fades, the promise of sleep, like a soft lullaby, beckons you toward the peaceful stillness of the night. The body, now weary from the efforts of the day, begins to prepare for the deep, restorative process that will unfold. The muscles that have been in motion, the thoughts that have been swirling, all start to ease. You can feel the shift, subtle but undeniable. The world outside softens, and the inner rhythm of your body begins to find its natural pace. Your heart rate slows, your breathing deepens, and the body, like a well-tuned instrument, starts to relax, preparing to surrender to the cycle of sleep. This peaceful transition is not just the body getting ready for rest, but also the mind releasing the burdens of the day. The quiet moments before sleep are a time of letting go of the stresses, the worries, the tasks that seemed so important just hours ago. Sleep offers you this time to simply release, to shed the weight of the waking world and allow your mind and body to rest, to heal, to restore. It is in these moments that sleep begins its quiet magic. As you move deeper into the embrace of sleep, the body shifts from one stage to the next. The first gentle waves of deep sleep wash over you, soothing every muscle, every fiber. The body sinks further into the bed, held by the comforting embrace of rest. Your breathing becomes even slower. Your heart beats more rhythmically, and your body releases tension you might not even have been aware of. The work of repair begins, quietly and steadily. Each breath you take, each moment that passes, the body restores itself. Tissues repairing, muscles rejuvenating, and energy being replenished. In these moments of deep rest, the body works in harmony with nature, drawing from the quiet stillness to rebuild and renew. There is no rush, no need to hurry. The restoration that takes place during these quiet hours is steady, perfect in its own time. While you sleep, you are being quietly prepared for the day ahead, for the challenges and opportunities that await. Sleep is not only about rest, it is about the deep, unseen processes that allow you to function at your best. The mind, too, follows this quiet rhythm, shifting from the activity of the day to the gentle stillness of sleep. As you move deeper into rest, the brain begins its own process of healing. It sorts through the events of the day, organizing memories, emotions, and experiences. It's like a quiet spring cleaning, where the mind, free from the distractions of the waking world, begins to tidy up. Old emotions are processed, memories are filed, and the mind's clutter is cleared away. It is this work, this invisible processing, that helps you wake in the morning with a clearer mind, more capable of focusing on what's ahead. Then, as the night deepens, you enter into the profound quiet of slow-wave sleep, the deepest restorative phase of rest. In these moments, the body and mind are completely immersed in healing. The brain waves slow, deepening the process of recovery. Your body is not only repairing physically, but it is also strengthening its resilience. During these deep stages, growth hormones are released, cells regenerate, and the immune system is fortified. You are restored in ways that go beyond physical recovery. The restoration of sleep touches every part of you, the emotional, the mental, the spiritual, and when you wake, you will feel more grounded, more balanced, more capable. As the body rests, the mind continues its quiet dance in the realm of dreams. In the world of REM sleep, the brain becomes most active. Dreams begin to unfold, vivid, complex, and often mysterious. This stage of sleep is where your subconscious mind does its most profound work. Emotions, memories, and unresolved feelings come to the surface, ready to be explored and processed. It is in this space that healing happens on an emotional level, where the mind works through things it couldn't address during the waking hours. The dreams you experience are not random. They are often reflections of your deepest desires, fears, and emotions, woven into stories that the mind can understand. Sleep's gift is not only in the quiet physical restoration, but also in the emotional and mental processing it allows. In the world of sleep, the mind and body come together in a quiet, sacred space to heal, restore, and renew. Through each phase, from the deepest stages of physical restoration to the vivid, often symbolic world of dreams, sleep works its magic, offering you the opportunity to heal, to reflect, and to prepare for whatever the next day may bring. And as the night continues, the cycles of sleep repeat, one phase flowing gently into the next, until the body is fully restored, the mind fully processed. When morning comes, you awaken, not only rested, but renewed. Your body feels stronger, your mind clearer, and your spirit more balanced. Sleep has done its work, quiet, unhurried, steady. So as you begin the quiet descent into sleep each night, remember that it is not just a time for resting. It is a time of profound renewal, of deep healing, and of quiet transformation. Sleep will always return with its promise of restoration, ready to embrace you once again. And as you drift off, know that you are giving yourself the greatest gift, a gift that will carry you through each new day with strength, clarity, and peace. Sleep is the gentle cycle that restores you, not just for tomorrow, but for every day that comes after. As the night settles deeper and the world outside falls into a peaceful silence, you are once again gently guided towards the embrace of sleep. The quiet hum of the evening becomes a backdrop to the delicate rhythm of your body preparing for rest. Each breath, deep and steady, carries you closer to the stillness that sleep offers. The day's demands, its busy energy, slowly slip away, leaving only the comforting knowledge that sleep will carry you through the night, offering the restoration your body and mind so deeply crave. In the tender moments before sleep, there is a soft surrender, a release of tension that you may not even realize you've been holding. Your body becomes aware of the need to rest, and every muscle, every joint begins to relax into the stillness. It's as if your body knows exactly what to do. It finds its natural rhythm, letting go of the weight of the day. The quiet stillness of the night is like an invitation to let go, to allow the gentle flow of sleep to carry you where you need to go. As you drift into the first stages of sleep, the body continues its quiet work of unwinding. The heart rate slows, and the breath becomes deeper, more rhythmic. This is the beginning of the process, the body finding its way toward deep rest. Sleep is not something you must force. It is something that comes naturally when the conditions are right. And as you slip deeper into its embrace, you feel the layers of the day peeling away, one by one. In these early stages, the body starts its repair work. The muscles, which may have been tired and tense, begin to relax, allowing the body to restore itself. The brain, too, enters a state of quiet activity, shifting from the busy processing of the waking world to the deep, restorative work of sleep. Even though you are unaware, your body is actively healing, repairing, and restoring. The gentle rhythms of deep sleep will soon take over, but for now, in this peaceful transition, the body and mind are both adjusting to the gift of rest. Sleep begins to deepen, and you enter into the more restorative phases. The slow, rhythmic waves of deep sleep wash over you, allowing your body to repair itself from the strain of the day. As you sink deeper into rest, every part of you feels held, as if the night itself is wrapping around you, providing comfort and peace. Your body releases growth hormones, tissues regenerate, and your immune system is quietly fortified. You are being restored in ways you can't see but can certainly feel. It is during this stage that your body performs its most essential tasks of repair and regeneration, ensuring that you wake in the morning stronger, more resilient, and ready for what lies ahead. The deep restoration that happens in these stages is one of the many miracles of sleep. Your cells are replenished, your energy restored, and your body's natural processes are enhanced. This is when the most profound healing occurs. And even though you are asleep, your body is tirelessly working to give you everything you need. You are receiving the quiet gift of renewal, of a deep kind of rest that nourishes you on a cellular level. And as the cycles of sleep continue, your body is gently and profoundly restored. As the night unfolds, the mind, too, enters its own quiet rhythm. The brain begins to process the events of the day, sorting memories, organizing thoughts, and releasing emotional tensions. This quiet processing is essential for mental clarity. It is as though the mind, in the stillness of sleep, finally has the space to make sense of all that has been experienced. In these moments, the brain releases unnecessary clutter, organizing memories and emotions into places where they can be more easily understood. This process, though invisible, is a gift of sleep, allowing you to wake each morning with greater clarity and emotional balance. The real magic of sleep, though, comes in the phase of REM, rapid eye movement, sleep, where the mind becomes most active. It is here that the brain engages in its most creative and emotional work, processing unresolved emotions, fears, and desires. The world of dreams becomes a place where your subconscious mind can explore, heal, and make sense of experiences and feelings that may have been tucked away during the waking hours. Dreams are not simply random events. They are the mind's way of working through deep emotions and offering resolutions to unaddressed thoughts. In this realm of dreams, you may visit places that feel familiar or strange, meet people from your past or your imagination, or experience emotions that are both vivid and deeply personal. Every dream carries with it a fragment of insight, a piece of wisdom that your mind has worked out during the night. Though the details of your dreams may fade upon waking, their influence remains within you. They help shape your emotional landscape, offering clarity, healing, and understanding that can only emerge in the safe, reflective space of sleep. Even as the body rests, the mind is never truly idle. It's working, reflecting, and healing, preparing you for the day ahead. And this process is not rushed. Sleep is slow, deliberate, and patient, allowing for deep, restorative work to unfold. There is no urgency, no pressure, only the quiet unfolding of what is necessary to help you heal and grow. And in this process, you are reminded that sleep is more than just a physical need. It is a sacred gift, one that carries with it the wisdom of the body, mind, and soul. As the night progresses and the sleep cycle continues, you are gently carried through each stage, each one building upon the last, restoring you on every level. And as the night draws to a close, sleep begins to wind down, but its work remains with you. The healing it has provided, the rest, the restoration, the processing remains within you, like a deep, quiet strength that will carry you through the day. And so, as the morning light begins to stretch across the sky and the world around you begins to awaken, you rise. You are not the same as you were before. Sleep has done its work. You are restored, refreshed, and ready to meet the day with clarity, strength, and peace. Sleep, in its quiet, sacred way, has nurtured you, healed you, and prepared you for what lies ahead. And as the day unfolds, you can trust that sleep will return, offering its gentle embrace once more, guiding you back to the peace, the restoration, and the healing that only sleep can provide. With each cycle, you are renewed, body, mind, and spirit, ready to face the challenges, the joys, and the moments of life that await. Sleep is always with you, always ready to offer its gift of rest and restoration, helping you become the best version of yourself, night after night. And in that, you find the peace that comes with knowing that each night, as you close your eyes, sleep will guide you back to balance, back to harmony, back to the quiet space where healing takes place.